Hi, and welcome everybody to another edition of the Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast. My name is Ross Benjamin of RBWins.com, and it's Wednesday, November the 9th. And like every Wednesday, we're joined by Big Al McMordie of BigL.com. Al, college basketball got underway this week, so I know that you were looking forward to that after finishing number one in college basketball last year, and you're also keep chugging along in the NFL as well.
Yeah, 29-17 in the NFL this season, Ross. If all goes well through the end of the season, it'll be my 11th straight NFL winning season in a row in the NFL. Last season, as you mentioned, had a terrific college and pro basketball season, documented number one over at Sports Watch Monitor. Over the last 2 years in basketball, NBA and college combined, I'm up $80,500 based on $1,000 a play in basketball. So it's been really good the last few years. I've got my first college basketball play of the night tonight, along with two other NBA winners. So be another good day.
Why, I'm sure it will be. And folks, there you go, $80,000 up based on $1,000 a play. And even if you're $100 better, that's still an $8,000 profit. I don't know where you can invest money like that. And you do invest when you buy our selections, buy our subscriptions. You're investing. You're not gambling, folks. We have a proven track record of winning. Myself, the NFL this year, 33-23, 59%. Better yet, 9-1 with my NFL 10-star top plays, which are equivalent of people's best bets. And I have a big one going on Sunday, too. It's up right now at Pick Advisor, Al's affiliate site, at my site, and the other sites that I post at. I have a 10-star top play in the Cleveland Browns and Miami game on Sunday. Right now, we're going to discuss college football week 11, two games specifically. Al will be taking a look at the Louisville Cardinals at the Clemson Tigers. I will be taking a look at the Kansas Jayhawks and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Just a friendly reminder, folks, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's absolutely free. Over the last 4 weeks, we give out 10 free picks a week on this channel between all the handicappers. Of course, I'm on every day, so I give out 5. Over that 4-week period of time, we are 27-13. That's 68%, folks. I don't know why you wouldn't subscribe. Myself, 14-6. I don't think Al has lost over the last 3 or 4 weeks, but I'd have to double check. Everybody on the channel doing very well, folks. So not only subscribe, but while you're there, hit the notification bell, and you'll be alerted right away to any of our Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast being published on this channel. All right, Al. So I think I'm going to take a wild guess that you're going to like the underdog here, but I don't want to assume anything. I only say that because we discussed this bubble burst theory a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if you're going to go with that, but I have an inclination you might. Am I right or wrong?
You're wrong.
Oh, well, there we go.
Oh,
that's why I asked questions.
I don't, with the bubble burst, I've got certain tighteners, and Clemson doesn't fit any of the tighteners. I actually like Clemson this week. Now, last week, I had my non-conference game of the month on Notre Dame plus the 3.5 over Clemson. I loved the Fighting Irish in that situation. So I wasn't terribly surprised that Notre Dame won that game. Of course, a little surprised they blew them out as bad as they did, but not that they won. I expected them to actually win that game. But now Clemson, they've got Louisville coming to town, and the Cardinals are on an impressive 4-game straight up and against a spread win streak, including 3 home wins over the previous 3 weeks. But unfortunately for Louisville, when you take a look at how unrested road teams do off 3 straight up and against the spread wins at home, they've gone just 26-48 ATS, including 3-18 ATS when priced as an underdog of 14 or less points. I like Clemson in this spot. I think Dabo Swinney gets the job done, and they bounce back from the debacle last week in South Bend. I'm going to lay the points.
Yeah, it's very rare when you get Clemson as a single-digit home favorite. As a matter of fact, I knew we'd be talking about this today, so I looked it up out of curiosity. And since 2017, the Clemson Tigers have been a home favorite of 9.5 or less. Four times. This will be the 5th. In the previous 4 times in that situation, Clemson has gone 4-0 straight up and against the spread and winning by an average of double digits. So, yeah, I can't disagree with you there, although I'm a little shocked and surprised because I would have bet anything that you were going to use the bubble burst theory here. But see, that's why you can't assume anything, right, Al? Because
yeah, you know what they say about assumptions, right?
Yeah, right. The ass and the you. Anyway, all right, I'm going to take a look at the Kansas and Texas Tech game, and then we'll get Al's thoughts on whatever I have to say here, and then we'll close things up. But Texas Tech right now, a 3.5-point home favorite. Look, here's the thing, and I know I'm going to word this differently because I know Al hates they're begging you to take the underdog here, or they're begging you to take the favorite. In this particular instance, I'm going to word it differently. Texas Tech 4-5, Kansas 6-3. Texas Tech is the favorite of 3.5. And Texas Tech coming off back-to-back losses. Kansas coming off a straight-up win. Yet again, I'm instead of telling you they're begging you to take the underdog, I'm going to say it this way. And now we'll see if Al approves when I'm done talking. Public perception will be swayed to the general public to take the underdog in a situation. Simply put, you got a team with a better record. You got a team with a way better turnover differential. And you got a struggling team in Texas Tech right now who's lost 4 of their last 5, yet they're still the underdog. But, here's the thing. Here's the difference between the general public and a bookmaker or an odds maker, whatever term you want to use. The general public has short memories. They remember what happened the week before, even the last couple weeks. They remember winning streaks. They remember losing streaks. And the bookmakers or odds makers, what they do is they use a power rating. And sometimes that power rating comes up with what deceives the general public and public perception. So I hope that clarifies all that. Anyway, Kansas coming off an away favorite win last week, 37-16 over Oklahoma State. That snapped a 3-game losing streak, but there's still a red flag for me here as Kansas defensively in their last 4 games have allowed better than 35 points per game and 463 yards per contest. Texas Tech, 4 home games versus FBS opponents this season, and their offense drastically different at home than on the road. And again, I left out the FCS opponent, Texas Tech, with their 4 home games versus FBS foes, close to 34 points scored per game and over 463 yards of offense. And they went 3-1 straight up in those contests. So Texas Tech, they're coming off last week's 31-21 loss at number 14 TCU. They failed to cover that game, but if you watch the game, TCU threw a touchdown pass with 29 seconds to go, up 3, which shocked a lot of sports bettors out there, some happy, some sad. Texas Tech, 5-0 straight up in ATS since last season. Whenever their point spread is plus 10.5 to minus 10.5 following a road loss, and all qualifies in that regard. I'm going to take Texas Tech here, and I'm going to lay to 3.5. I know I'll be in the minority here, Al, but Texas Tech minus 3.5 over Kansas. Any thoughts?
Sorry, I was on mute. Anytime you can get Texas Tech at home, I think you have to take a look at the Red Raiders. They've been so strong at home, especially in this price range. Going back to 1985 at home, favored from -3 to -12. They're 33-10-1 ATS. I would definitely look at Texas Tech in this ballgame too, Ross.
Yeah, I didn't have time to really dig into an angle here, but that's the thing that comes to my mind is exactly what you said. Texas Tech, it's been going on for a long time now, even going back to the Mike Leach years. They're a Tiger at home, and they're a kitty cat on the road. So anyway, I like Texas Tech minus 3.5 over Kansas. And Big Al, he's taking Clemson -7 at home this week over red hot Louisville. So there you go, folks. Again, 27-13 the last 4 weeks with our free picks on this channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, give us a like, visit Al at bigal.com. That's bigal.com. You heard all the accolades on his records, and he's going for his 11th straight year, or 11th straight winning year in the NFL. College basketball, #1 last year. Myself, 33-23 in the NFL. NBA 44-32, I believe, my last 76. So a lot of good stuff going on at both sites, rbwins.com, bigal.com. Until the next time, folks, for Big Al and Ross Benjamin, we'd like to wish each and every one of you all the very best. Take care and God bless.